Let's take a closer look at perhaps the most fundamental skill that you need to master for editing, and that's making selections to manipulate the clips on your timeline. The most basic type of selection is to drag the in and out point handles of the playhead. You can shift the position of the selection in the timeline by dragging the selection horizontally. As either end gets close to your playhead, the selection will automatically snap to that location. You can change the size of the selection by dragging the handles. You can even drag past the playhead, and the selection will automatically readjust to the correct orientation when you let go. With a selection made, you can preview a selection by pressing the spacebar. To open a link in a new tab, when the playhead gets to the end of the selection, it'll stop. Pressing the spacebar again will automatically loop back over the selection. To open a link in a new tab, this is very helpful when refining selections, so you're sure you have exactly the right content selected. To expand a selection one frame at a time, make sure that your playhead is at the end of the selection. Then, hold down the Shift key and tap the period key. This will expand the selection by one frame. Use the Shift comma key to shrink the selection by one frame. This type of selection acts the same on all tracks of your timeline. If you drag the selection over an area where you have clips on multiple tracks and then press the Delete key, do you see how the footage on every single track that was highlighted has been removed? This is really handy for editing when you have a single track or if you want to keep everything on all tracks in perfect alignment. But what if you only want to edit a selection of a single clip and not touch the ones on the other tracks? Double-click the playhead to deselect, and then let's look at the second type of selection, and that's the clip selection. Hold down the Command key on your keyboard and click and drag over a single clip. This time, only the area of the single clip is being selected. You can reposition this selection just like you could with the track selection by clicking and dragging, but to resize the selection, you have to click on the thin red or green line and adjust the selection from there. If you click on either of the selection handles, your selection will instantly be converted over to a track selection. I'll clear my selection and then Command drag another clip selection. If you perform an edit now by pressing the Delete key, only the selected region of this clip is deleted. If I undo that, I'm returned back to my clip selection and I can press Command Delete to make a ripple delete. This time, only the selected clip moves upstream to close the gap. Spend some time getting comfortable and making these different types of selections. They really are the foundation of being able to make good, clean edits.